Hey, what's up, and welcome back to A-Aron Reacts. And yes, you saw that video title correctly. I am reacting once again to Raye. Now, she absolutely blew me away when I saw her once. I've reacted to her once, which was "It's a man's world." And I'll go ahead and link to that up here. It was fantastic. So here, several of you suggested in the comments, make sure you check out her version of "Feeling Good," where it's just her and the piano. So let's dive into that here. Now, this is Nina Simone's Feeling Good, which actually wasn't really written by Nina Simone, but she's the one that really made it famous. It was written in 1964. I wrote it down by Anthony Newley and Leslie Bricusse for the musical The Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd, which premiered in 1964. Now, Nina Simone recorded this in 1965 as part of I Put a Spell on You album. So, I mean, you don't get a whole heck of a lot more emotionally involved and engaged than Nina Simone. So, really looking forward to Raye do this. Let's dive in.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, is a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
Okay, we're about to dive in. Oh, wow, that was epic. Right, the amount of control sustaining those notes with very low amplitude, low volume, right? At a higher register with just a beautiful onset, very soft and subtle, and a long sustained vibrato. The amount of control there is just absurd. And what I love is right from the get-go, she brought that old school, old soul, like, working on the farm singing type of sound to that. But then as she progressed, she brought a little bit more modernity to it. And now we're about to get into it. Oh, that was just beautiful. I want to hear that again. I got to go back to the beginning.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
Now listen to the control
Sun
here.
in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you
Ooh.
know how I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, is a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, yeah, you know how I feel.
Sing it, girl.
Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling.
Oh my goodness.
Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun.
There was a little bit of overtone on her voice. You know what I mean?
Fly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you
Yeah.
know? Butterflies.
I feel like she's capable of polyphonic tones. Oh my gosh. Let's go back.
I'm feeling. Dragonfly out in the sun. You know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done. That's what I mean. And this old world is a new world, and a bold word for me, yes. And I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling good to do. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine.
I was trying to find the right place to stop, but I couldn't. But she switched to this like ultra fast vibrato here.
Feeling good to do. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel.
Dang!
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling
At the end of that phrase with no breath?
I'm feeling oh so good.
This girl is the real deal. There's no doubt about it. Dang! What did we just witness? Okay, so she drove a completely different feeling to that song, right? Nina Simone tends to be known more for her dark and dismal lamenting type of style. But this song, Feeling Good, is all about rebirth and new beginnings and so forth. And Nina does bring a little bit more uplifting feel to it, right? That driving kind of repeating three feel and so forth. Here, Raye gives it a very different interpretation, right? There's a video done of Nina Simone's version where there's essentially a dancer out on the street, and the lyrics talk about dragonflies out and so forth. So it's a happy song. Um, and there is a little bit of feeling of just coming out of that heartache and depression from Nina's version for sure. But here, Raye kind of gives this interpretation where like she's reached the absolute bottom, right? The absolute bottom, and guess what? Now I'm starting a new beginning. And it's almost like a desperate attempt to start a new beginning. It's hopeful, but at the same time there's so much um pain and agony in that feeling good that I feel from Raye's version that I did not get from Nina Simone's version. And that's where that bluesy scatting really comes into play, is just I'm feeling that and just completely different interpretation, and I absolutely love it. And that was just vocal perfection. I mean, her control of her voice and what she's able to do, she knows it so stinking well. And she's a true musician. I mean, here she is at the piano, accompanying herself. And that one at the end, actually I do want to go back to that. She had this beautifully sustained note, just and she went in and out of it with her amplitude, and then just switched right into this little scat lick. It was it was amazing.
I'm feeling
Are you kidding me?
And I'm feeling oh so good.
How can you not feel oh so good after listening to that? Just bravo. I mean, that was magnificent. I I can't wait to listen to more of her. I don't know what else to say to that. Um, what a star. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so now, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you.